Well, it's Black History Month, and today I'm highlighting Frederick McKinley Jones, an African-American inventor. He was born in Cincinnati, Ohio on May 17, 1893. Abandoned by his African-American mom and eventually his Irish father, he ended up an orphan at the tender age of 7. He was then raised by a Catholic priest at a rectory, and at age 11, Jones left the rectory to return to Cincinnati, where he got his first job. First as a cleaning boy, and by the age of 14, he was already working as an automobile mechanic. Jones was largely self-taught, and against all odds, he used reading and independent study to fuel his creative mind and his natural mechanical ability. In 1912, Jones moved to Halleck, Minnesota, where he worked as a mechanic. Jones took part in World War I in an all-black unit. His mechanical skills stood out and earned him a promotion as he worked as an electrician, and he willingly shared his knowledge with other soldiers. After World War I, Jones returned to Halleck, and that's when the inventions began. While employed as a mechanic, Jones taught himself electronics, and he built a transmitter for the town's new radio station. He also invented a device to combine sound with motion pictures. This invention attracted the attention of Joseph A. Numero, who hired Jones in 1930 to improve the sound equipment made by his firm, Cinema Supplies Incorporated. Eventually, Numero sold his movie sound equipment business to RCA and formed a new company in partnership with Jones called the U.S. Thermal Control Company, which became a $3 million business by 1949. Around 1938, Jones designed a portable air cooling unit for trucks carrying perishable food and received a patent for that in 1949. His innovations in refrigeration brought great improvements to the long-haul transportation of perishable goods. Portable cooling units were also important during World War II, preserving blood, medicine, and food. During his life, Jones was awarded 61 patents and received many awards and recognition for his contributions. Frederick McKinley Jones died of lung cancer on February 21st, 1961. This has been a brief synopsis of Frederick McKinley Jones' accomplishments. I encourage you to research and read the full story of his life. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of Black History Highlights, a production of Get It in a Minute, LLC.